to Sarah's Table. I know I always say that it's a very special episode, but like it always is a very special episode. Okay, so today we are going to be playing what is essentially if Scooby-Doo was an RPG. It's called the Nosy Bunch. It is by Titus, Rduch. I don't know that I said that name right, but it's going to be in the notes, so you'll be able to see it and where to get it. And it's so cute. Look, it's got a little ghosty. Aww, so cute. And I think everybody teases me because whenever we try to play something that is supposed to be spooky and scary, I just make it like an episode of Scooby-Doo because I don't like to be scared. So I thought when I stumbled upon this, I thought this is perfect because it is intentionally that energy. Plus, I really feel like the shenanigans that happens here on Sarah's Table lend themselves for this kind of a game. It is only 2 pages long. If you are a player, you only need the first page. And if you are the GM, the back page gives you a bunch of things you can roll on so that you don't have to come up with anything, which is kind of fun. Just like helps you out.
Love it.
Hi, I'm Sarah Moore. I should have said that earlier.
Great start.
I feel good about it. It.
Yeah. Timing was perfect.
Yeah. It's just like
wouldn't change it.
Perfect. Change nothing. No notes.
No notes
at all. My pronouns are she, her. Before we get into the shenanigans, I'm going to do a quick safety discussion. I think that's really important as a responsible gamer and human and player at a table to know where everybody's lines and veils are. You want people to feel comfortable so that they will want to come back. Big thumbs up. So here on Sarah's Table, you are never going to run into sexual violence against children, or withholding food as punishment or starvation. I have double checked with my table. They don't seem to have any other lines at the moment. But if something happens and we were to wander into territory that you would be uncomfortable with, anyone on this call, you can throw up a physical X. I will see that for sure. And I will move us in another direction. If you're not comfortable, like making a physical indication where people can see it. We also have the chat here in our Zoom call so that you can send me a little message and we'll just, no questions asked, divert. We'll mulligan the whole situation. Good. Anyway, I feel like we've done great here. I think that's the end of the show. Thanks for coming. No. Part 2 later. No, let's go around the table. Let's introduce who you are as people. I'm going to start with the person directly below me on this call, which undoubtedly is not below me on the screen because I'm pretty sure that our tech person has moved everybody around. So I'm going to start with Patrick.
Hello, everybody. This is absolutely, definitely, for sure, my first time.
Very first time.
At Sarah's Table.
Never been here before.
No, my pronouns are he, they. I am that great gentleman everywhere on the internet. And I have a rough idea of who I'm playing today.
I can't wait. Wait, what if you all are calling dibs on the same character? I can't wait to see. I'm gonna just make you. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna make you cage match for whatever you pick.
Very good.
I'm gonna scoot over to Lexi.
Well, I did have a different idea for a character, but now that I know a cage match is on the table, might be coming for that. Hello, everyone. I am Lexi the First. My pronouns are she, her. This is not my first time at the table, but I do want to give everyone a heads up today that if you hear strange sounds, I am not torturing a small animal under the table. I do, in fact, have this guy with me today. So I will do my best to mute and give him my finger to chew on to minimize noises. But just so y'all know, we've got a little table friend with us.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it comes down to it and you're not sure what to do in any given situation, as a group, you can
Throw the
consult
baby.
Damien.
Just consult the baby. Yeah.
Just ask him what he thinks we should be doing. I think
I do that every day of my life.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Excuse me, how do I do this?
Yeah. He's kind of judgy, but he gives good advice.
That happens. Let's scoot over to Steve.
Hello, I'm Steve Gossett. My pronouns are he, him. This is my first time on Sarah's table. So in my inaugural, my appearing as, super excited to be here. Thank you for having me, Sarah.
Yeah. We've known each other for a while now.
Yep. I know Sarah through conventions and filmmaking. I am a filmmaker by trade. And that's how we met. Is you want more? Is that good enough?
That's great. I think that's great. I mean, we could go into the long sorted backstory, but it would take longer than the stream. So
We're our own personal session zero. No, we can move along.
Well, we'll do that. We'll do it next time. We'll do a whole separate one where we just talk forever.
Excellent.
And then they'll cut us off eventually. Like, we have more shows on this channel.
This is the
Stop
beginning
it.
of a podcast. This is actually not a gaming episode where the whole thing is just a podcast where
Patrick and I
Lexi
are literally
and I-
just here for like dramatic,
just about to say.
I need a live reaction.
Words out of my mouth.
Yeah, we're the audience laugh track. Yeah.
So next steps is that we get, I don't know what my hands are doing today. You're all welcome. They're doing weird things today.
Baby talk for more. Actually.
It is more. Yeah. It's, well, not just baby talk. It is also regular sign
Sarah
language.
Moore.
Yeah.
So the first thing that we have to do is we have to choose our role. You don't really build a character in this particular game. You just choose a role. There are 5 options. I'm going to read them out to you, and then we will figure out who wants what. You can be the coward, which, by the way, can be either a dog or a human. You make up for your extreme fearfulness by being able to run away at lightning speed and to hide in the most improbable places.
Does that make up for, or does that just emphasize?
Unclear. I think it depends on how you want to play it, I guess. You can be the glutton, which could also be a dog instead of a human. You have an unusually keen sense of smell, and your stomach is practically bottomless. Food is your main motivation in life. You could be the jock. When you are not solving spooky mysteries, you are spending your time training at the gym or working on your car in the garage. You could be the cutie. You are a true fashion guru and can create a stunning outfit from basically anything. Your personal charm is hard to resist. Or you can be the nerd. You are a walking library, do quantum physics for fun, and your friends compare you to MacGyver.
Ooh, okay.
What's calling you out?
Oh, man.
Well, Patrick,
I'm
you
world
just had one in
torn.
mind, right?
I had one in mind, but I feel like it would be like the character that I had in mind would probably be the spin-off series that nobody really liked for some bizarre reason. I don't know. There's this character that
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
yeah. Name rhymes with happy.
Yeah.
I don't know. They never seemed to really like them. So I don't know why. God.
I am torn between the cutie and a cowardly dog. I'm real torn.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Because it's like, do I indulge what little Lexi always wanted to be when she grew up and never quite achieved? Or do I want to just be a cowardly dog? Like, are we living my dreams or are we being hilarious? I think we're going to go with cutie.
Go with cutie
today. I think cutie can still be hilarious.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to lean
I
into
agree. I think so.
100%.
that.
Yeah. I think I'll go with cowardly dog then.
Cowardly dog.
Excellent. Well, I think I'd like to. I think having a dog is good. I don't as much fun as 2 dogs,
Or 3 dogs.
right? I like the idea of the glutton. And I think I'll play a teenager glutton.
Okay. Do we have names for these friends?
I have one question.
Uh-oh.
Can I play the jock as a dog?
I mean, you're not supposed to, but sure. Because I feel like we
That's
need a
too
dog
much.
in the group.
Right.
So you can be the jock. You can be a jockey dog.
I will be the jock dog
What-
then.
what-
Because the last time I played a coward, we didn't leave where the starting area for the entirety of the
Jock
first.
dog is perfect.
Yeah. What breed of dog are you?
Tiny little bulldog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Tiny bulldog.
What is your name? Tiny Bulldog Man?
I'm gonna go with Pugnacious.
Yeah.
Pugnacious Don't. But everybody calls me Puggy.
Puggy.
Puggy Don't.
And Lexi, what is the name of your cutie?
I'm trying to think of something clever that rhymes with Daphne, and none of them are good. I am not on a roll for coming up with non-R-rated names today. So we're just I'm gonna pass the buck on that one for a sec.
Okay.
Well, I can pick up right there because I'm positive that this glutton's name is Jimbo. Just
Jimbo.
then.
Yeah.
It's Jimbo, and Jimbo is all about living in the present and what feels good now, and that's part of why he's a glutton.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm with you. All right. Sorry, Lexi, that didn't take too long. We're back to you.
No, that didn't. You
No.
bought me no time, my friend.
You could go with any like the other names of any of the other naiads, because
That's
Daphne is
true.
named after one of the naiads of Greek mythology.
Or you know what? I'm actually going to go. Sorry, I'm going completely derailed from what you just suggested. It was a lovely suggestion.
Oh yeah, no worries. Go
We're
for
going
it.
with Clover from Totally Spies.
Beautiful,
Clover.
love it.
Yeah.
Clover from Totally Spies is the full name.
Yeah, that's their full
Yeah.
name. Middle name
Yeah.
from last name Totally Spies.
Yeah. It's hyphen. Totally hyphen spies.
Middle name
Yep.
from
Married.
confirmation name totally. Last
Yeah.
name Spies.
Mhm.
Right? Because while a cutie, Clover is still capable and smart and awesome. So
Yeah.
that's what we going with.
We're going with it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Damien's idea.
He's so smart.
He's just he's great.
The smartest.
Damien,
So-
do you have any investment?
Yeah.
investment
Should we buy stock in
strategies?
anything, or
And the answer is
He's
just
thinking.
should we buy stock?
Looks like
Really?
we'll get back to you after the
All right.
stream.
Yeah, he's got to
Got
think
you.
Oh,
about
you're
it.
drooling on yourself.
Yeah.
oh, so the block. So what that means is that the blockchain is the future of currency.
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I took out of that.
Rough week for that. Maybe hold off on that advice.
Yeah. Right. Here's a question.
Hold off on all of that advice.
I'm going a step further here, and it's not technically in the game, but you guys have a rockin' van, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Do we?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And what is the name of your van?
Oh no, more names.
The
So part of this is that it's unless it's the dog's van, it either belongs to a glutton or a fashionista.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Drastically change what kind of van it's got.
I feel like the fashionista would not own a van.
That's so okay. So this is Jimbo's.
Yes,
this is
Oh,
it's Jimbo's
Right.
van.
That feels
Right.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So and is the dog like its own dog, or does the dog like get fed by one of us?
I feel like the dog probably hangs around because of the food, but the dog is fully sentient
Oh,
yeah,
is the
dog can
and
talk.
like
I mean,
and can talk.
I was unclear.
Yeah. All right.
So
So I feel like if it's Jimbo's van, then I feel like it also might double as a food truck.
Mm.
Yeah. No, it definitely it is well
Jimbo's
stocked.
Jumbo Shrimp.
Jimbo's Jumbos.
Is it Jimbo's Jumbos?
Enigma enchiladas.
No, I think food truck
Jimbo's-
like
Jimbo's
it's
Jumbos.
probably like a not a high end food truck, but like a low end conversion.
Yeah.
It's just been like sort of slapdash. Like
For sure.
It's a
the opening
VW
is literally
van that
someone
you
took a
cook stuff
saw.
out of the back of.
Yeah,
Like, it's,
like if you put the charcoal grill in there, you need to cut a hole in the roof.
right,
So,
sure.
like,
Yeah. It just like always has the
There's some sort of
moonroof open.
ventilation system.
Like it's just a constant. It's fine. It's all right. Good. I don't think you sell anything out of it. You just cook in it a lot.
Jimbo's father was really big into tailgating.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
So that was like a big part of it. So it's more, for the culture, for the community, rather than like trying to make a profit.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
And does it have a mural on it?
Yes. Partially like they did they brought the van and did a whole spread for a wedding or something of that variety. And someone there decided as payment for that, they would paint this sweet mural on it.
What does it look like?
What does the mural entail?
It is, it's a mural depicting the history of fine cuisine. From like caveman times all the way as a wraparound, like it's like the full history of like how we got to where we got.
Absolutely incredible.
Is the last picture Jimbo cooking inside the van?
Yeah, it's recursive like that. It's Rolos, like.
Oh my God!
It's knowing your place in history.
It evolves to Jimbo cooking inside the van, and then it somehow regresses back to caveman, and it continues in just an endless loop.
It's the natural circle of life. That's what that is. I bet that's going to be not at all a problem for you.
Are we about to get canceled on Chef Twitter?
Yeah.
I hope so.
That's the legacy I've always wanted for myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
So gameplay in this is very simple. You guys each will have 2 d6s. You will always roll 2 d6s when you are trying to do something. You will add them together. If you have a 7 or above, you succeed. If you have below a 7, you fail. Now, if you think that your class will help you do whatever it is you're trying to do, you may roll a 3rd d6. And you don't add all of them together. You take the highest 2 and add those together. And that makes your score.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is the 7-up is the best we could hope.
7-up. 7-up.
Gotcha. No
heads up, 7-up.
Yeah.
Now, there's also something called fear points and clue points that you can earn in these. In each scene, depending on how successful you are. If you are successful in your scene, you will earn a clue. If you are unsuccessful, you will be scared by something so badly that you run away from the scene. If you ever reach fear points equal to the number of players plus 1,
oh no.
then the monster wins.
That was scary.
Oh no.
The monster wins.
Oh, no.
And you run away and you're like, I'm out. Can't do it. So 4 is your fear. If you have if you end up with 4 fear, you're out.
Okay. Is there a way to get rid of fear points once you've earned them? Or nope.
Oh.
Awesome.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
But that means that like you can keep going in a scene until you are successful, I'm gonna say.
Got you.
So like you just keep at it. Okay, so and then when you have reached counting is hard. Math.
I believe in you.
Thank you. Okay, when you have earned an amount of clues equal or larger than the amount of participants in the game, counting the GM. So if you can get to, I'm going to say 5. If you get 5 clues, cool. Then you can move on to the final scene where you confront the monster.
Ooh.
And when we get there, we will talk about how that works because the mechanics are slightly different once we get there.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to check out the location that this mystery is in. I'm going to roll on this handy dandy table. And you are in a luxurious holiday resort in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
Of course I am.
Very
the middle
good.
of nowhere. You all came here together in Jimbo's van.
I guess.
I don't know why you are on vacation together, but I'm here for it.
I'm thinking that I was like on my way and then my car broke down. It requires like oil or something. I don't know. And Jimbo helped and gave me a ride the rest of the way. And because he gave me a ride, I was like, fine, why don't I like get you a spot here too?
That's nice of you. I think you guys,
Thank
I mean,
you.
you are friends, the three of you.
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
buddy Jimbo.
But Lexi was just that she was stranded, and I was on my way down the road,
Yeah.
and Pugnacious, and we were rocking down the highway. And-
Absolutely, we were.
And we have all sorts of oil in here. We have olive oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, but we didn't have the kind of oil she needed.
No,
That's
I
okay.
feel like you probably can't put engine grease and grill grease are two very different things.
It feels very different.
It feels different. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not like an expert or anything, but I'm gonna go with maybe just calling AAA on that one.
For
So
sure.
we can get you to your destination.
Yay! And then you should like totally just stay with me.
Just in case I need a ride home.
Yeah. Also, it's fun.
So
Jimbo, when do we get a chance to relax like ever? Oh, wait, that's all the time. That's literally all we do is we just go, okay. Well, here's another chance to relax.
So
Maybe
would
they
you,
have a gym.
would you say that there's maybe some good food at this resort?
it's luxurious. I would say yes.
In.
In. As
Yeah,
you
we
guys,
got like some really good like low calorie salads, some really nice like, meat substitute stuff that's like made
Still
from things.
Plenty of protein, though.
Yeah,
So
you
much
can-
protein.
You can have all of that. I'll take the rest.
you're welcome to all of
Okay.
it. As you are driving down the road, you can now see the resort. It's beautiful. It's reminiscent of some famous movie. I can't put my finger on what it would be, but like
Tell Transylvania.
It's
Like, something glowing.
overlooking the rest of the landscape, and I feel like there are probably twins inside.
Like a glowing,
it's a little
like a
Mary-Kate and Ashley vibes.
maybe, yeah, it's fine and not creepy, and you feel good
No,
about
definitely
it.
not. Definitely not a hedge maze.
This is like so cute, you
Definitely
guys.
not a
Definitely
hedge
not a
maze.
hedge maze.
Definitely not, or topiaries if you've read the book.
I know.
So as you're pulling up, actually something darts out into the middle of the road in front of you. It is. What? Yeah, who's driving? Jimbo. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Is the dog driving?
Oh no, I don't know.
He's usually co-pilot, but I'd imagine that we're probably all up front. Like we've got Lexi front seat, Pugnacious there, like hanging out
In like in the middle, in between the two like bucket seats.
Yeah.
Pugnacious just like standing there.
Yeah.
Hind legs,
and like front paws just kind of on.
Yeah. Okay. So something has darted out into the middle of the street. Whoever is driving, please give me a roll to see how well you handle the car.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's weird. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, now you are frozy again.
Oh dear.
Can you hear
There
me?
we go. We're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say,
Oh no. Okay, so something has just darted in front of the van, and whoever's driving, I believe it is Jimbo. I believe we have decided that the dog is not allowed to drive the car.
Probably not. He's like 3 foot nothing.
But I
at-
feel like
at
we didn't
most.
decide that until we tried it at least once.
Yeah,
yes,
like for sure.
you have
Yeah.
tried it.
trial and error is important.
And Puggy definitely like did it with full chest, full confidence.
Oh yeah.
And was weaving and dodging in and out of traffic.
It was more of a question of height, really, I think.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, Clover didn't fully understand the problem because that's like how she drives anyway. So
Right.
I think you're doing great, Puggy.
yeah.
We are the
excellent.
problems on the
I don't
405.
understand the issue. Yeah. We are the reason 405 is closed.
Yeah. Always.
So I need you to give me a roll to see how well you handle the car. So do you think it's 2d6, but do you think anything in your glutton could assist you?
Zero things.
Okay, good.
May I suggest one thing?
Yeah.
Racing the other food trucks for a good spot at the campground.
Oh.
So constantly having to be like getting like a good spot.
Well, and this is a I didn't quite catch it. Was it a shimmer? Like, is it just something darting in front of the car?
It is a figure of sorts, which you can't get a good look. It doesn't look like an animal,
humanoid.
but doesn't look like a human, really.
Ooh.
There are going to be opportunities for my gluttony and present thought to be important here. We're not going to take it on this one. We're going to have to risk it.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
8.
Okay, success.
Which is one of his favorite things is eating.
It's perfect. So you not super phased by having things run in front of you. I would bet that Puggy runs in front of the car quite a bit.
Probably.
So you're probably pretty good at dodging it. And so you're able to just sort of swerve to get around. Do you want to stop to look, or do you want to keep going?
Well, and real quick, where's our location? Like, are we on the highway? Have we arrived? We're looking up at the...
Yeah, so you are like on the drive up to the big resort.
I'm interested in what happened also, partially because if we've made that kind of swerve, some of the foodstuffs in the back may have...
things might have dislodged. Yeah.
We got to check that out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
not my whey protein.
so you go around and you whey protein's very bad for dogs.
Terrible for dogs.
Do not feed it to dogs.
Really terrible for dogs.
Sarah's
Unless your dog can talk. No.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the rotisserie
dog.
I would absolutely be worried about the rotisserie.
Because if the rotisseries go down, I don't know if Pugnacious is going to have, like his protein for the day.
That would be bad. So you pull over to the side. You've avoided this figure, and you look in the back. Things are a bit jostled, but everything is still around. Okay. Like you didn't break anything. Would you like to get out of the van and investigate what's going on in the road?
For sure is like,
sure.
Have to go look.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, because you succeeded, you were able to pick up a clue. So we have one clue point now. And your clue is like big giant footprints. Like bare feet, but like way too big to be a person.
Wow.
Are they person shaped?
Yes-ish. Like,
oh dear.
Like kind of like a person, but kind of like a bear, but like
it's Sasquatch.
In between those two things.
Don't worry, guys. I can take him. I fought Sasquatch before, and he wasn't that tough.
Are we sure that Sasquatch wants to fight?
He seemed to be a bit of a scrapper last time.
Okay.
This is where we flash back to Pugnacious just like attacking a statue at a rest stop.
100%.
and getting knocked out by it. And then
come at me, bro. I'm ripped.
It's just freaking out.
On the left and a right.
Knocks
Another
himself
left.
out. Jimbo has to take him back to the van, wake him up. with rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Did I win?
Just a
I got
protein
him right.
shake under his nose.
Smelling salt, there's just a protein shake. Wake up, buddy.
There's definitely like a tiny little punching bag in the back of the van.
Oh yeah. Where do these footprints go?
So they go across the drive,
Mhm.
and they come like from the forest, and they're heading up toward the resort.
Gosh, you guys, I knew this place was good. Sasquatch comes here.
Yeah. I think he's like a streamer now. All of that, like, yeah.
I for sure saw him at
press
TwitchCon. So.
Oh, for sure. 100%. Yeah. So, I mean, hey, if this is going to be like a social media gathering, that's great for you, Clover.
Right? Wait, hold on. Take a picture of me with the footprints. Come on. Jimbo definitely takes a selfie instead on accident.
Huggy is like laying down in the footprint. It's bigger than him.
Which one of you is in
Not
charge
touching
of
that
the scrapbook? Because I feel like your group has a
for
scrapbook.
sure, Clover.
For Clover.
And-
Absolutely.
Right.
Hmm.
Do you want
So, what do we,
do you want to follow the footprints, or do you want to head up to the hotel?
Um,
I'm busy
I
checking
mean-
the front of the van to make sure all the mural and everything's still together. Make sure we didn't actually make contact.
You did not. Everything's good. You're immaculately. It's not really clean, is it?
No, but it's like a beautiful rust bucket.
Right, but like all of the rust is still in where it's supposed to go. Nothing has been
Right.
knocked off.
Yeah, it's
No
tough.
rust
That takes years
inside.
to get there.
Yeah, it has. I mean, the holes that you have put in it are the only holes that are in it.
Good. Yeah.
but you said that the footprints are leading up to the hotel thing, right?
They are leading
Resort?
toward the hotel. Yes.
Mm.
So, I mean, we could kind of like go to the hotel and follow the footprints at like the same time.
I mean,
All right.
maybe like maybe there's like a gathering or something like that. Maybe there's like a
Clover
Like
is
a
clearly a
special social
bisexual
media
because she just chose both options.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was like,
Yes.
I would like both.
She said, why not both?
All right.
In the grand tradition of Scooby-Doo, the cutie clearly not straight.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, yes.
no one in that show was in any way straight.
They were definitely a
that show.
polycule with the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, and because that's the whole thing is like you can have platonic relationships
In the
within
polycule, yeah, for sure.
in the most recent, it's not to get too off topic, but like
It's too
in
late.
the
We've
most
already done
recent, in the
No,
most
I was
recent
gonna say the exact
iteration
same
of
thing.
Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
Fred straight up says to Velma, would like her and like Shaggy had started dating, is like, why just date Shaggy when we've already all got this great thing going on? I was like, oh, you just full said the quiet
Just
part out
going in
loud.
there.
And then
let's go.
Shaggy like leaves her for the dog. It's very weird. But they were onto something.
We're
And
onto
then they
something.
made it weird.
Mhm.
But they were
That's
onto
all right.
something.
That's fine. You guys are clearly a polycule. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Got this. Let's. We can get this show on the road and get up to the resort.
Jimbo hasn't eaten in a while. Makes him cranky.
Well, yeah, we just need to, get.
If I'm gonna-
see what's up
if-
there.
Yeah, we're gonna have round 2 with Sasquatch. I gotta bulk up, man. He's huge.
I mean, judging by these footprints, he's like at least 5 feet tall.
At least.
At
At the
least.
very least.
Yeah, for sure.
The idea that like if there's a Bigfoot and it's just like a little tiny with just massive
Giant
feet, it's
feet.
just this
Well, they don't
big.
call him Bigfoot for nothing.
Yeah.
That's
Because if you're a giant, it's not weird to have big feet.
Right.
You would just be big Sasquatch.
Yeah, then you just
Just big person.
exactly
Yeah, he's Bigfoot because the feet specifically are what is big.
are larger than he is.
Is everybody following this at home? Have we gotten it?
Listen, we're
We're
from the
going over,
Pacific
like, the
Northwest.
logistics.
Like, I know
The log-
Sasquatch.
Exactly. It's the logistics of why he's called Bigfoot. If
I
he's
get it.
huge, he's gonna have big feet. Like,
Oh,
It has to be
thank you. Thank you so
disproportionate.
much. I'm glad we did this. So you guys are driving up to the hotel.
I'm done.
Amazing.
You have arrived. I'm going to say you arrived at the hotel.
mhm.
Okay. You pull up in front. Are you letting somebody valet your van, Jimbo?
Oh no, I couldn't.
Okay.
No, we'll park somewhere, like safe, maybe a little shade, make sure that, you have temperature for the food inside.
It's important.
But not anywhere where like
absolutely.
sap or gross leaves will land on it. Like, is that perfect middle ground spot?
All right, sure. That's a good thought. I hadn't thought of that. Thank you.
Oh, you have an open roof.
Oh yeah. I feel like there's 3 reasons that we're not valeting. 1, we don't want to impose. 2, Jimbo is very protective of his van. 3, we do not have a whole lot of liquid funds.
Yeah, that's not our strength.
No.
And I imagine Jimbo for sure has like a tarp he puts over that open hole.
Oh, for sure.
Well, like that's part of Pugnacious's role here is to make sure that I got my bases covered. It sounds like he's a little paranoid, but that's good for me because I'm not paranoid enough.
Yes,
right.
Correct.
You
Absolutely.
I think have probably walked away from your van with it running. Just door
And
open.
be like, Jimbo. Okay, no,
Well,
I got
yeah,
it.
because,
Climbs up
like,
and takes
There
the
was
key.
there's often something more important that moment.
Sure.
Yes.
So like Jimbo, like I'm hoping he is like has the wherewithal to change out of his driving apron into something better.
Driving apron as
Multiple
opposed
aprons.
to the cooking apron.
Right. Like not like the fashionista may not appreciate this, but there are multiple purposeful aprons.
Can I actually suggest that the driving apron was a gift from Clover because she's like, oh my God, you cannot drive in what you cook in. And he's like, I only wear aprons. And she said, challenge accepted.
Yeah.
Like, all right, we're going to a fancy restaurant. So Jimbo, the nice apron.
The nice
Yeah.
one.
I have a formal one with like, it's like got the little tux stripe on it.
I
But
was just about to say it's like the tux t-shirts, but it's an apron.
A little bow tie.
yeah, so just like part of like there is a small section of the van that has like it's the changing station, but it really is only aprons.
Does
Right.
Jimbo live in his van?
When called upon, he doesn't usually live there, but like often when there's things happening and things happening being the present, you have to keep doing the things that are happening.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
So yeah, we're changing into a resort relaxing apron, I think is what we're moving to.
Is it like a Hawaiian shirt?
Hawaiian shirt print.
It's got birds on it, yeah.
Birds, great. Birds of paradise, if you will. Delightful. So you're here. You've parked your van. You are met at the door of the resort by like a reception person. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. We can offer you basically any room in the resort. Come on in. We'll get you all.
I've got a reservation. Can their rooms be next to my room?
Absolutely. Yes, we can give you anything.
Can it be one of those cute rooms with like the doors in the middle, but it has to unlock from both sides?
Adjoining room. Yes, absolutely. We can make that happen.
Oh, good.
And they go off and they're
because then instead of like having to go through 2 doors to see each other, we go through the 1 door.
It's too much.
One.
A dog. You have a pet.
Yeah, we're gonna need
No, he's our friend.
Excuse me. I am my own person.
Your dog talks.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How else would he tell us what he needs?
Exactly.
We actually might need
Obviously.
3 keys because I tend to lose them.
Yeah, absolutely. I have like a little belt, like a little like fanny pack kind of thing that I usually wear around. So like pockets, not really a thing on a dog. You understand.
Sorry, he's not just a dog. He has a name. You're getting a little bit inappropriate here.
Pugnacious Don't.
Yeah.
And holds out like a paw.
They like take it and
Shake.
shake it a little bit.
Pugnacious actually goes
Shake.
like, shake. You know.
They do.
Do I throw you a treat when that works?
Yes. I think
just in the apron at all times. I've got
all the aprons.
I like that
All the aprons.
you give Puggy a treat whenever the human successfully shake.
Yeah, like I somehow the wires got crossed, and so I'm rewarding the other side of it, but I'm
Right.
fine with that.
Exactly.
There you go.
Puggy's your friend. He's the one you're going to reward, obviously.
Well, yeah, we're bros.
Little fist bump.
As she's checking you in, she says, "Hey, just as a heads up, there's been some. You might want to keep your your friend, and she points at Puggy, just inside, especially when it's dark, there's been some weird sightings in the area. So just don't go outside.
Don't worry about that. I've ran into this guy before, and like I said to my friends back here, I can take him.
Oh, are you talking about Sasquatch?
I mean,
Sasquatch doesn't eat dog.
I hope not. The last I talked to him, he's a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Well, there's been...
And he would not shut up about it.
Sometimes fish, though. Sometimes fish.
There's been some... they've been keeping... Not a lot of people have been coming to the resort because of... He's been sort of terrorized. Whatever it is has been sort of terrorizing...
Well, that's not very nice.
Wait, are you saying...
kind of ashamed to hear that his ego's gotten that big, what with all of like the social media fame? Like, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with
like that. You're just a streamer. Calm down.
Right, exactly.
If this is going to be dangerous, I'm going to have to change aprons.
You need to go change into your
apron,
your danger apron,
a Kevlar apron.
Danger apron specifically. It's a little more rough and tumble. It's one of those denim numbers.
Very good, very good. It's like duck cloth. It's like super resilient.
Yeah. Well, like
double riveted apron.
It's either like the toughest meal you've ever had to cook, or just life in general. I've got a brand to establish. People would know. They wouldn't know me without the apron. So
exactly. The danger apron comes out whenever Chili Fest is around.
What does the concierge say? Is this dangerous?
Does anyone have photos?
Yeah, we try not to. We don't like to advertise it. I mean, that's not great for our business. But I know there is a guest here who our only other guest actually who's here studying what's going on.
Oh, we can totally help. Let's chat with them. Where are they?
I mean, maybe by the fireplace.
Ooh.
Oh, the fireplace is this way.
I told you guys this place is
I can
fancy.
smell it.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Puggy
Here's your wait. You
pulls
need your.
out a dog treat. Is like,
And a little something for you.
Do you want your keys or?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. I am for sure gonna tag you guys in my post. You've been so nice.
Cool. Thank you. I mean, whatever. As long as your money still spends, I'm good with it. Yay.
Puggy puts down a second dog treat and winks.
Clover puts down actual human money.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Actual human money. But it's a weird collection. It's like a bunch of change.
I just like the coins. They're so cute.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're all shiny and they make that sweet little noise, like the jingle, 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 jingle.
It's exclusively dollar coins.
Yeah, not like paper, pledge. Reminds me of homework.
That's old people money.
Right.
That's what I say. Thank you. Dollar coins are really in this season.
Great.
Awesome.
So you follow your nose to a grand fireplace. This is like a huge fireplace in a big like grand seating area. And there is a gentleman sitting near the fireplace, scribbling furiously in a journal.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Hickory.
Hi, excuse me. Hi. She just sits down right next to him.
On the same chair?
On the same chair.
Well,
she's sitting on the arm of the chair. Hi.
He hides his.
Hi.
Hello. Are you lost?
No, actually, I'm helping find. So funny. My name's Clover. These are my friends. This is Jimbo. This is Pugnacious. And we're looking into the super spooky footprint thing going on. We thought it was Sasquatch at first, but now I'm thinking maybe not, because Sasquatch just isn't that kind of guy,
Well, I mean, he seems to have gotten a bit of a big head. And as he's lowering down the journal that he's writing in, he just sees Puggy staring up at it hiya.
Cool. So you all have you have run into Sasquatch before?
No, we didn't. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, we've run into like Sasquatch.
I faced him before.
He's just gonna keep saying that line.
Yeah.
Is there food in this room that I could wander here while still listening and be eating?
I'm gonna say yes.
All right. Definitely like still like kind of paying attention, but also like almost subconsciously meandering over and picking up food, maybe building up a little something.
Sure. Yeah. I think there's probably, I'm going to say that there's like a continental breakfast buffet out at this moment.
Puggy is absolutely like loaded up. It's like eggs, bacon, sausage, no fruit or anything like that. It is pure
It's like
protein.
meat on meat sandwiches.
Meat on meat.
Yes.
Correct.
Instead of bread, it's like 2 sausage patties with stuff in between.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%.
Perfect.
Clover's just like focusing on their new friend. She's like, so you're looking into, our like mystery footprint maker. What's up? How's that going? What'd you find?
Yeah. It's, well, I mean, it's fascinating, really, right? There's definitely some kind of strange supernatural thing happening here, centered on this hotel. And,
supernatural. Oh.
And I'm here. I mean, I don't, because normally Sasquatch wouldn't appear in this area. So I don't even know if Sasquatch is like, if it's the like real Northwest. Sasquatch or if it's
have we mentioned yet, that we're from the Pacific Northwest, just have I mentioned?
Yeah. No, like 6 or 7 times since you've been here, which is weird because you've only been here for like
I'm surprised
45 seconds.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so I'm looking into it. I'm trying to find out why he's here.
ButchCon? No, that's further south, isn't it? That'd be a long drive.
So. Oh, well, but like here is it like, what makes you feel that this area is like roll supernatural? Do you have like one of those like ghost hunter thingies or is it just like the footprints or is it like a vibe you're getting?
Well, I mean, it's sort of a combination of all of it, really. I mean, I have a lot of equipment. It's all delicate. It's all very delicate. I don't know that I...
Oh, can I touch it?
No.
Can I roll to charm him to touch his stuff? His equipment? No, his... Listen. You know what I mean.
This is absolutely an episode of Scooby-Doo. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, goodness.
Can I argue that I can roll 3 because I'm trying to be charming?
Yes.
During this, it's worth noting that that Jimbo has actually taken some of this sort of mediocre food and is actually utilizing the fireplace.
This
no further browning on it. Just to spice it up a little bit. We're also like Pugnacious is being taken care of. We got to keep that guy like constant flow of food.
Yeah.
Just as well, but like not bottomless. Like he watches his figure. Jimbo, it's when his metabolism goes, it's all over.
Yeah. To reiterate, Pugnacious is a bulldog that stands on his hind leg. He's ripped. He is fully like just muscle.
Just to make sure the chat is noting, Pugnacious is in fact.
You've seen a bulldog, they are like, boom.
Yeah, scary. Yeah. Boulder shoulders going on.
It definitely like on fitness Instagram.
Okay,
I'm
going to be very upset if you don't make a Pugnacious account. I'm just going to say it right now. Somebody needs to do it.
I rolled a 10 to touch the old man's equipment.
Wow. Yeah. You have charmed him. He is a bit startled that someone so young and pretty is interested in this kind of old equipment. So he's okay. Yeah. Why don't you come over? I can show you. You all seem very interested in this. Maybe you can help me.
Yes, I'll be careful. I promise.
Sure.
And she actually is like super respectful, like super careful with it.
Yeah. So
like she's a spaz, but she's not mean.
He's all set up. He has like a big suite in the hotel that has like a separate bedroom and like, you know, like a sitting room area. And he takes you back to it. And there's maps all over the walls. He's got a bunch of like weird looking equipment, sort of like all set up in places, and lots of sketches of Sasquatch and scribbled notes. Oh, and that is the clue that you earned is all of this stuff.
Yes. So so you are pretty sure that it is Sasquatch then?
Yeah, I'm not sure why he's in the area. And frankly, he's been terrifying people away. I mean, I've been staying here for a while, and I don't know that they're going to stay open much longer.
We almost hit him with the van on the way up.
He was very like careless. He seems like he's just gotten such a huge ego. Should start calling him Big Head instead of Bigfoot, which is such a shame, you know? Like,
I think it's because he was trending on Twitter the other day. Just it's always a good thing, though.
Sometimes the ego, it gets to your head, and he's not. Look, I mean, he started that whole boxing thing, which is where I faced him before.
So as you're standing here chatting about it, somebody pokes their head in and says, Professor, there's a call for you at the front desk. He's like, okay. Okay, just like be careful. Don't touch anything. Okay. I'll be right back.
We'll be so good, I promise.
And he leaves you in his sitting room.
Got you.
Do you guys think he'd mind if I called down and checked out how the room service was here? I know it's not our room, but he seems like he's very dedicated. If we're going to help this guy, maybe we should see if, that's really the problem why people aren't coming to the resort, is that the room service isn't good enough.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, especially if you're going to be searching for the paranormal and like,
not on an empty stomach.
Cryptids.
Or maybe the food is so good. That's what keeps bringing Sasquatch here. Maybe he's taking the food.
He does tend to like raw. Well, again, pescatarian.
Remember, I heard they do a really good salad here.
Well, let's. I'll start looking for a menu, like the room service menu, to make sure I can call that.
Sure, rifling through all his stuff, looking for a room service menu,
and I will be actually looking at his notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a roll for that.
Puggy is doing push-ups.
Puggy, you do not have to do a roll for that. You are fine. You can just do the push-ups.
Fully just preparing to fight. I'm beginning training.
Great. Perfect. You are humming Rocky to yourself.
And that is all we can afford.
That's it. You know what we meant. It's fine. Yeah. So whoever is looking through stuff, please give me a roll.
Snake eyes.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
Was Lexi looking as well, or Clover?
I'm looking at his notes and stuff though, and I rolled a 7 on the notes.
Okay. So you can't find anything. Jimbo is like, you're beginning to, you're going through a bunch of papers, but you're beginning to think that he doesn't ever use the room service here. Very weird to you. Clover, you found a couple of things. You found something that says Professor Buster Mythos, and he is there in that's on like top of his letterhead and stuff. And you also found a map of the hotel. And there's also like a topographical map that lines up with it. And there's a deposit of oil underneath this hotel.
Oh.
I can't find any food.
Guys, I have a crazy theory. So my daddy has this friend who has an oil business, and it makes super lots of money. And I've noticed that this place seems like there's possibly oil potential here.
So we could fix your car.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I was getting at. Thank you. Yes.
Wait, no, keep going. Sorry.
No, that was my idea.
That's it. That's all I got.
That was it.
You don't think perhaps that, Sasquatch has gotten into some shady business deals and has maybe started paying too much attention to like cryptocurrency and wants to fund that by
with the oil.
Cryptocurrency.
Cryptid currency.
Cryptid currency.
That's good.
And is potentially looking to fund that with a large oil reserve underneath the.
I think that is like incredibly likely. But also
we
maybe,
could fix your car.
Yeah. I mean, also that, but also, what if someone wants to get all the people away from the hotel so they can invest in cryptocurrency?
And they could mine the land.
Yeah.
I feel like it's crazy.
I feel like that too. Like who would invest in cryptocurrency anymore?
Right, exactly. We all know that the blockchain is fully
part.
fallen apart and it's not a reliable source.
I'm going to need a whole different apron for that conversation.
Have an apron for cryptocurrency.
Everyone knows that NFTs are the new thing. So
we'll talk about that later.
Because they're like nifty. Get it?
So are we?
I got it.
Should we wait here? Because it's tough to get food here. Should we call down? Like we're waiting on him, right?
I mean, I feel like we kind of
got called away. So like, I say that we go investigate.
And can I look to see if there are any like trails that lead into the forest that might be good for like running or like hiding?
Like on the map?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like the grounds of the resort have paths that go off into the woods for like walking or running or
for sure
biking or whatever.
Awesome.
I was like, are you just looking around the room? Like how do we get into the woods from here?
I'm more looking to see if there are any likely places that like, because there's only one other person. So Sasquatch isn't staying here. Maybe he's doing like a taking it rugged kind of deal. And if he's terrorizing people in the woods, maybe there's like a place he's hiding out.
Okay, but like follow-up thought. What if Sasquatch is not the one trying to invest in cryptocurrency and someone else is, and they're using Sasquatch to scare people away?
Imposters.
Yeah.
That's identity theft. That's worst crime.
That's what I'm saying.
We gotta stop whoever this is from ruining Sasquatch's good name.
Yeah, someone once tried to make a fake Instagram account and pretended to be me, and that was like super traumatizing. So.
Oh yeah, no, I had like 3 of
I remember
those.
that.
Yeah,
that was weird.
We need to like address this immediately.
They like don't take action on that at all. Like you can just report those accounts and they just won't do anything.
Yeah, like it's not cute.
No, not at all.
So I think. So what's the plan of action?
No one knows.
All right, I'm going to call down.
Can we go to the oil and just like see if we can see someone like trying to mine? Like maybe there's like shovel marks around the oil or something.
You're shoveling out the oil from the ground. Oh, Clover doesn't
that's
understand.
How that works.
It's fine.
How else do you get things out of the ground?
I still hold that maybe we should do some investigations into the woods.
All right. Okay, let's do that.
Or do we do investigations around the grounds?
Well, I mean, those footprints were coming from somewhere. We can like reverse follow the footprints.
Well, then we should, before we go, we should leave a note. Because we came up here, we talked to him, he got called away. If we all of a sudden just take off to the woods, he's,
Oh, do we just wait for the? Oh, yeah, that's right. We were supposed to wait for him.
We can totally leave a note. I have the best handwriting. Here.
What does your note say?
Dear nice old man.
You definitely found out his name and already forgot it, clearly.
Correct.
His name is
Professor Buster Mythos.
Buster Mythos, yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, dear nice old man, thank you for showing us all of your super duper, really impressive, cool research and stuff. Hope your call went well. Going into the woods to be super investigative on footprints on Sasquatch, maybe not Sasquatch. Okay, love you, bye. Clover and company.
Oh, wait, don't forget to put down your Instagram handle.
Oh my God, yes. And then she like will write
get
her
back.
like,
What
she
do
goes
you-
DM me at, and then like,
What is this
Instagram
written
handle.
on?
I was there this like, so he has his notes there, right? Can I just like flip to like a blank page in his like notebook and just write it in there?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm doing that.
Okay.
And there's like hearts and flowers all over it.
Okay. Great. And clovers, probably.
Little clovers.
Little clovers.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. All right. So you're heading out to the woods. I bet nothing will go wrong here.
No, definitely not for
Great.
sure.
So are
Absolutely.
you following, like, you're following the backwards, right? You're going to follow
Yeah. Like where the footprints came from.
the footprints came from. Okay. How about whoever is going to be in charge of that?
I feel like Puggy hasn't rolled yet, and so I'm going to try and come up with an excuse for Puggy to roll for
Yeah.
this.
Does it have to be more clever than he's literally a dog
oh yeah,
for tracking?
I did not think about that, but absolutely, like, definitely is like ghost camping is like. I mean, there's a reason he hangs out with Jimbo, is like probably the one that sets up like the campground and everything, and usually tends to spend a lot of time in the outdoors.
Great.
So, and he's faced
follow him.
Sasquatch before, so
It was a statue at a rest stop, but okay.
he does not know that.
I know. So sweet.
Neither
That
does
is-
Clover.
That's a 5 and a 3, so 8.
It's 8. All right. So you
Five.
earned another clue.
Yes.
So
Anyway,
you are
I thought we were
following these
going to.
footprints. You follow the footprints, and the footprints lead to, like, they just disappear in a spot. There's like a pile of leaves and branches and twigs and stuff, and they stop there. They're gone. They have started there in this pile of stuff.
That doesn't make any sense.
Can I just like start moving I'm just gonna go through the pile.
Yeah, 100%. Like, very.
Or she's like kicking it with her like. She's got her like super nice
yeah.
hiking boots on.
It's like moving stuff out of the way.
Jimbo,
making sure there's
it
not,
looks like you
place
have a
to-
thought on something.
I was trying to figure out if there'd been time to change aprons, but I don't think that's actually that important.
No,
because,
absolutely.
We can swing by the van on the way to the
it's
forest.
really important.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Excuse you.
yeah,
For sure
there's-
with that.
we needed, something like if we're going out into the woods, maybe a little camo apron, maybe,
Yeah.
something like
For
that.
sure.
It's like the
Make
good
sure
thing
it's like
about camo
super
is
waterproof.
it also
Yes.
hides any stains from when you are cooking, like in camo.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. It didn't
So, yeah.
start out as camo, but now it is because it was stained.
Yeah, it's a
Make
little-
sure you're
little
wearing your
natural camo.
orange shirt, though.
Yeah,
You gotta
no,
make
it's,
sure
it's
we're
for
out
safety.
hunting.
Right,
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm very interested in like, I'm probably confused as to how feet just started. Like, how did? So looking around,
How do
sniffing.
feet just start?
Yeah,
Especially feet that big.
yeah.
I think the name of today's episode is "How Do Feet Just Start?" Yeah, you're all poking at the stuff. I'm gonna make. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Jimbo, you were following your nose, and you went into the pile of leaves as they were starting to like scoot things around. And the two of you see Jimbo just disappear. He
Mhm.
falls into a hole.
No! Oh my God, Jimbo!
Oh,
Buddy, you okay down there? Jimbo?
Jimbo, you're in a passageway.
Am I like far? Did I hurt myself in the fall?
No,
or-
there is a ladder next to you. You didn't fall far. I think you probably maybe just like knocked the wind out of yourself, but like it wasn't a super far drop.
Oof. Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Nailed it.
I think I'm going to take the latter.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Pugnacious is not taking the letter.
It's just
No, Pugnacious just full like
This will be fine.
just jumps on down. And
Falls
does,
directly
the-
onto
the
Jimbo.
Yeah.
yeah, goes to do like the parkour like parachute roll, like hits Jimbo instead.
Then remembers that he's a dog instead of a cat and is not
Yes,
super
Correct.
graceful.
Does not always land on his
Just-
feet.
Thunk right into Jimbo.
I will.
Ow.
And I will like begrudgingly throw him a treat because I don't really know how that system works.
Yeah. It like hits him between the eyes. You just hear bulldog brawn.
oh, that's the catchphrase.
That's
Run!
Bulldog.
Way better than what I came up with.
Got it.
Is it though?
10 out of 10 landing, everybody. Well done.
All right.
Don't worry, I totally caught that. It's on my story now.
Hell yeah.
I tagged you.
Oh, good. Great.
In good news, I don't have to worry about this apron getting dirt or whatever on it because like
No.
it's perfectly reasonable for that.
Yeah.
It's all additive. It's like cast iron. Like you just want more and more.
It just
stuff.
adds more
See?
flavor.
I told you you needed an apron for every occasion.
Yeah, and you were right.
Okay.
I have to find how
we?
many aprons do
So-
you think he has at this point?
Like a
Uncountable.
closet's
we
worth.
count reversible aprons as one or two.
I love
Right.
Jimbo.
Good. Good. All right.
We're
Good
up to
question.
it's a dozen.
At
you know.
least. Yeah. Perfect.
Beast.
Okay. Good. I feel like I'm going to want to go
All right.
back and rewatch this and make a note of all of the aprons that we've already brought up because it's
Yes,
just been separate.
100%.
Okay. What are you doing? You're in this passageway. It's very dark.
Once we like recover and be like, okay,
I turned the flashlight app on my phone on.
Right.
So like walking
Yeah.
down.
for sure.
Great. You just
And
following it
there's-
in.
I think like Pugnacious still like does have a collar, like that is like I feel naked without it,
It's a fashion
and like
accessory.
has the little like one of the little like dog lights
Yeah.
like clipped on to the, and it's like, okay, we're good.
What color is your collar?
Pink is
Lovely.
the first color that I saw when
It
I
may
looked
have been a
around.
gift from Clover.
It may
It was
have been.
definitely a gift from Clover,
Very fast.
for sure.
Mhm. Excellent. Does it have a little like? Do you have your name?
It definitely is like
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
PD Pugnacious Don't.
And it like I would like. I think probably on the back, if it's
Which-
a gift from Clover, maybe is her Instagram handle.
Right,
In case you need to find her.
for sure. Pugnacious is like his actual name. It's just Pugnacious. He thinks it's Pugnacious Don't because he, from a very young age as a puppy,
Yeah.
tried to fight everything. Like it
Yeah.
was just like, let me at him, let me at
So
him.
it was like
And was
Pugnacious
just
don't.
Pugnacious Don't.
Yeah.
But that's what he thought. That's
Yeah.
that's his, to him, that's his full name.
Does Jimbo know that about the or does he just say? think
I'm
it's
pretty
okay?
sure Jimbo was the one saying Pugnacious
Pugnacious
Don't.
Pugnacious don't. Right, all right.
Clover for sure just thinks it's his name because she also heard Jimbo saying it and made the same assumption.
It's his screen name for sure. It's like
Yeah.
it's name on Instagram and Twitter and all that jazz.
So I'm pretty sure that my character has matches to light up, but also like this probably isn't the right outfit to have like one of those like steak searing sort of butane torches. He probably
Right.
just has like regular matches. But is there enough light for the group to see?
I mean, it's very dim with the two lights, like you can see enough in front of you to continue on,
Yeah.
but it's not like,
Well, I'll stay
Well
close.
okay, cool. Yeah. So you're just going to head down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just going for it.
I will say, I think at that point, Pugnacious he has like a little like fanny pack, but it's like a normal human fanny pack. So it is like
Very big
about half
compared
the
to
size. But he wears it like a sling bag almost.
Yeah.
So he takes out like an old like sweaty workout tank top and wraps it around one of the sticks and is like, here, light this. Trust me, it'll light.
Oh man, gross.
But will it smell like so bad?
Yeah.
Probably. But it's adapt, overcome, survive.
Jimbo's not a
Yes.
he's not a big thinker about the future. This is right now, and right now there's a torch to be lit right in front of him.
Great.
There we go.
I'm gonna say yes. It lights. You don't even have to roll for that. It's just It's gross.
It's gross. It does not smell
Does
good.
not smell good.
It smells like wet, sweady dog.
Clover pulls out like a spritzer, and she's just like
Is
trying to
it
spray it.
is it perfume?
It is not perfume. It's one of those like those like air spritzers.
Is it aerosol in any way, or is it just
Also
like a little
flammable?
spritzer?
Yeah, probably flammable.
Anyway,
Yeah, she still does it. That happened.
Okay,
Lights up
so
the
here's what happened.
passageway.
In front of you,
We have created a flamethrower.
fireball like happens in front of you. It still smells bad, but now also a little burnt, like extra, because you've got stuff around you. Things are a little smoky.
Lavender?
Yes, it's so calming.
I know I feel calmer.
Yep. Nope. Feel super calm.
My aromatherapist recommended it.
But you see, you have now gone far enough in, and the light from the fireball created enough for you to see that there is another ladder heading up.
Do we see like big footprints in here?
I'm gonna make you roll for that.
All right.
There's been a lot happening, what with the fire and all.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's not D&D. I said I cast fireball.
Correct.
I mean, I have a sorceress spirit for a reason.
I rolled a 4.
I hate to tell you this. The fireball really scared you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And Jimbo takes back off down the passageway the other direction.
Jimbo, no,
He's holding the torch still, but he's running. He's booking it the other direction.
I do like that Jimbo runs away and it's just Clover and I, and it's the cartoon eyes and it's pitch black. It's like, well,
it's okay. I've still got my phone.
I thought my day was gonna go.
No. This is great. This is so good. Don't even worry. Everything's fine. Jimbo, come back. No, okay.
Well, I don't know. Am I ascending the ladder? Like, where am I trying to go?
You're just trying to get away from where you were.
Yeah.
So you are now headed back down the passageway to the other end where that ladder was that you came into.
Pugnacious, I think we need to split up and search for clues.
Okay, real quick, let me just go make sure Jimbo's okay.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, you go get Jimbo and I'll just keep going down and like see what's up the other ladder.
Okay, turn your notifications on.
Oh my God, I so will. Here, I'll location share with you.
All right.
Does Pugnacious Pugnacious has a cell phone? He has Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't have a screen.
It's all workout videos, like every single one. Gym selfie.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, so yeah.
100%.
So here, let me just share my location with you.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm gonna go.
I'll turn on Find a Friend. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right, let's go.
You're just poking at it with your paw, like, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Find my friend.
It has to be. You have to put on assistive touch.
Hey,
please work. Just listen to my voice.
Find a friend.
So I'm gonna say you were overcome, Jimbo. So you are still in the tunnel, but you're just like at the end of it.
Well, yeah, I really needed fresh air.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. The smell was just too much.
The lavender did not cover it.
Yeah, it was
combined.
Not a good scene. So I needed it. It's scary. So
Puggy, you catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys?
I
Have
run
a
him
little
through
scene
some of the
here.
breathing exercises
Oh,
that we've
perfect.
talked about for like when there's like very like high anxiety moments.
Yeah.
Like at Chili Fest 2018
It
when
was
like the
good.
competition got real fierce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of fresh air was what I thought I needed. The combination of all of that plus like it was spooky in there. So
For sure.
Scary. And there was a fireball. There's a lot.
Just think of it like when you use a little bit too much butane to start the fire at first. It just
all right. Yeah. I can work with that.
Yeah.
You know, like I had a flashback to that one grease fire and
Oh yeah, no, that was a bad time. But you know what? It all turned out fine in the end.
You guys almost lost the
And-
van in that one.
well
We almost lost the
replaced
van.
the lining. It's, you know,
Right. At the end of the day, everything got disinfected and we were able to fix it all up before the health inspector came. It was a blessing in disguise, really.
I'm sorry. Maybe my blood sugar's low because I haven't eaten in the last.
Oh, for sure. Hey, I've got some jerky in the bag.
And
Oh.
like fully like hands him like a whole
right.
big thing of jerky that he just carries with
Big
him.
thing of jerky. Guys who are hanging out eating jerky. We're gonna flash back to Clover. Clover, you are ascending the ladder.
Yep.
And you there's
She's
like
live streaming as she does it.
like a trap door at the top. And when you push it open, you come in like a little passageway, like inside a house, like inside a building. And you can look through and you're looking into Professor Buster Mythos's suite.
Mm.
So here we are in the suite of Professor Buster Mythos, who I totally thought was like a super nice old man. But now I'm like wondering if maybe he's framing Sasquatch. Sasquatch, if you're watching this, hit me up. Let's clear your name. Come on. She's like gonna poke her head around.
Oh, I love it.
So while I'm in his suite, can I like look for a Sasquatch costume?
Sure. Give me a roll.
Okay, we're gonna look around and see if, because we were here earlier, we saw like his nose.
I'm going to let you use an extra die because you are looking for a costume and you are a fashion guru.
Wes, that is an 8.
Yeah. You, as you're like maneuvering to get back around, you're in this little secret passageway area and just behind you, like you're surprised you almost missed it. Behind you is like a full Sasquatch costume head to toe. And as you see it, you hear the door open again. And through the little thing, through the like little peephole, you can see Professor Buster Mythos enter the suite.
Can I dive into the closet and like hide in there?
You're still in the, you're still in that like passageway.
Oh, okay.
Like you're not in there yet. You haven't gone all the way in.
Got it.
But that's where we're going to take our bio break.
The
Okay.
drama.
The drama. So get yourself, I don't know, dog treats, I guess. And
Sure.
Don't give your dog people
some
treats.
jerky,
Do not give
maybe
your
a
dog-
protein shake. I don't
Yes.
understand the food that we're really doing here, but
I don't
fire
know.
should be involved safely and contained.
Yes.
Go grab something and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Awesome.
Bye. Welcome back to Sarah's table. Yay!
Hey.
We did it.
Go team.
When we last left our heroes, I am going to say they're heroes. They're an unlikely, scrappy bunch of heroes, but they are. One of them is hiding and maybe still live streaming from a secret passageway next to a Bigfoot costume in Professor Buster Mythos's suite in the hotel. And the other two are eating beef jerky and doing deep breathing exercises
Correct.
at the end of a tunnel.
Yes.
Very
After
like broing out. I needed it. I really needed someone to like bring me back down.
yeah.
Now, this is an accurate
bro, I
summary
got
of our
you.
situations.
Yeah.
I do want you to know that you have earned enough clue points to trigger what I am calling the final shenanigans.
The final shenanigans.
It's the final shenanigans.
However,
It's so much
listen,
better when you
That's all we
earn
can
your
afford to do.
shenanigans.
when you've earned them. You may try to get more clues. Here is how the final scene works. You need to come up with a multi-stage plan for catching the monster.
Mhm.
Each of you needs to be responsible for one stage of the plan. At least one, depending on how many stages you choose.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, and the plan needs to have a number of stages equal to, 2 times the number of participants of the game, counting the DM. So 8 minus,
stages.
wait, hold on. Minus, it's an equation. It's a complex equation.
Got you.
Clue points minus fear points. So that is 3. So 8 minus 3 is 5 stages.
Okay.
If you want to go do one more scene and try to get another clue, you can, or you can just dive in and come up with your
We get another clue. That's 6 stages. So there's another stage to the plan.
No, another clue makes it less.
It
right?
makes it less.
Oh, it makes it less.
Yeah. So
Okay.
instead of 5, it would only be 4 stages if you were able to get another clue. However,
I like a 4-stage plan.
if you get another fear point, you could add a stage.
There's more stages. Oh, that's
Okay.
true. Oh, that's true.
I'm feeling dive right in. I don't know, man.
Should we dive on in?
Well, do we? My question is: do our characters make this plan, or are the players making this plan?
I think it's a little bit of both. But
Well,
I
because
think
like
that
currently,
we as players can make the plan while
Right,
like
but,
the characters
like
discuss
my guy's
it.
eating jerky. He's not like trying to set up a net to catch,
Right.
Sasquatch yet.
Right. I mean, you all can figure that out. I do want you to know, in order to succeed, at least half of the stages have to succeed for you to catch the monster.
Mm.
So with a 5,
So
which is where you're at
stages
now,
better?
you would need 3 successes.
Right. Where as opposed to only 2 successes.
Right. However,
But we also get less opportunities to succeed.
also true. And if you get more fear points in the next one instead of
Right.
then
it's
that
still
number
3.
could go up. Well,
Oh, okay.
you are able to earn more than 1 fear point in a scene.
This is true. This is very true.
But we're better off with an even number.
I was noticing that like
Yeah.
8
Yeah.
works for 5 and for 6.
Yeah.
True.
So we kind of want
We're
either
better
one
off
more
with
clue
it.
point or one more fear point.
Jimbo
Correct.
has been known to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, we sort of want one more thing to happen. Good or
Sometimes
bad.
very literally. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I think a little bit more story and figuring out like
All right.
I've just overcome my my fireball lavender shirt smell problem.
Well, I mean,
I feel like
It's fair.
while we're doing the breathing exercises,
it's just
I'm getting back into place.
Pudgy got the notification that Clover was going live,
Oh,
and
for
like,
sure.
Yeah.
we're like sitting down eating jerky, and like I see the Sasquatch costume, like
Whoa, I don't know if that's like a cosplay thing or something, but either way, that's really cryptist. That's not okay.
When was this? When was this video taken?
Oh my God, you guys, we are live right now.
This is happening now.
I like that Jimbo still doesn't understand how the internet works a little. He's like,
it's now. It's now, Jimbo. Like this is streaming.
He's opening the door and coming into the room now.
Oh my God. We got to do something.
It's like holds the phone out.
It's like, did he see me or do I have time to like close the hatch and pretend I'm not there?
so you're in like a passageway inside the wall.
Oh, I thought I was like popping out. I'm like pop out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I have time to like close it before, or can he see me?
Pugnacious, what should we do?
It's not open. you never said you
out
opened.
of there.
We're looking through like a peephole.
Yeah, like just like with like the little like it's the like assisted haptic touch so that like you can just use the pressure. It's like get out of there.
Oh my God.
Down on all
I see
fours,
we've got some comments coming in. Oh, Puggy. Hey, Puggy. Oh,
read the comments, Clover.
Read your okay, rude. First of all, so get out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go now. It looks like my friends are waiting for me. So
I love that so much. First of all, rude. Second of all,
as you are saying that, you see Professor Buster Mythos whip around and stare at where you are.
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't see me.
No, but he heard something.
I'm
in the
sneaking away, quiet, stealth-like.
I'm gonna need a roll.
Valid. That's real valid. That's a 7.
hey,
A 6 and a 1.
You get
Nice.
Yeah.
You're able to get down, closing the thing behind you, and you're down the ladder, and you feel fairly confident that he did not hear you. That gives you another clue point.
Hey, we're at an even number. Is it diving time?
All right. So do we see her light show back up down the
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
We can sort of fast forward a little bit to you guys meeting up. So now you're all together.
God, you guys, did you catch my live stream?
Yeah, we were watching the whole time. That was terrible.
Oh my God, yeah, I saw you in the comments. Hi, thanks for being there.
Yeah,
right?
I'm sorry about the whole check the comments
fine.
thing.
It was
just worried.
you were so correct because it was just like I was like so caught up in the moment of it all.
I definitely think that nothing was spelled correctly, but you have gotten enough messages from Puggy that you know how to like speak his like paw.
Puggy and I are like frequent texters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Snapchat top 10 easily.
So
we have a streak.
Can the clue for that point be like someone Googled Professor Mythos and like found out some stuff about him?
Yeah. What you were able to find on the internet is that Professor Mythos is he's kind of a crackpot. He is like one of those like the dude on the History Channel with like aliens. Like it's that that sort of like he's not like, we're not even sure he's actually accredited as a professor. Like he just calls himself
like, I don't even think this dude's a professor.
That is like so offensive. People work really hard for that title.
Like stolen valor.
Yeah.
It's cryptist. It's stolen valor.
Everything.
God. This guy's an asshole.
He's like really not nice old man.
So if we're triggering the final scene, you need a 4-step plan, and 2 of them need to succeed in order to unmask him.
Can we make arguments to roll 3 dice in the final scene rolls?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
As long as like it makes sense for what your character would be doing.
Okay.
So
step 1, I don't know steps 3 through 2 through 3 through 4. Numbers are hard.
Math.
Ew, gross. Step 1, I have to lure him somewhere, like get him to go somewhere that we want him to be. And I'm totally going to turn on the charm to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Charm him to a place of your choosing. Step 2.
Are we charming him in or out of the Sasquatch costume?
I feel, that's a good question.
Because you could be bait if Sasquatch eats dogs, or like fake Sasquatch eats dogs. And he's for sure going to try and chase us away.
We need to catch him in the act.
Yes, so we have to like.
Idea.
What you got, Puggy?
What if I do a call out post on Sasquatch?
Oh my God, do a live stream.
Oh, wait, it's not the real Sasquatch. Hang on, that wouldn't.
No, you're right. That'd be rude. Oh, maybe.
That'd be rude.
Do like a post where you're like, I don't think Sasquatch is even here right now. Like, what? You're like, and be like, everyone should come back. Like, everyone should come back to this resort because Sasquatch for sure is not here. So everyone should come back really fast.
Yeah.
Because like the rooms are super empty right now and it's like a great deal.
So for step 3, whatever that is, somewhere in the middle, I think maybe we could sneak into the kitchen and pretend that we are the room service. So we could like actually sneak in with like a cart. We could put Puggy in there and like I can cook some food so it looked like we really want to be in there. So we could go in and either, like sneak in if we wanted to like leave a phone on the suit so we could track him, like share location or something like that.
Find a friend. Does that work if you're not friends?
All you need is a phone number. So
that's why you can use my phone. Because I don't know how to use it at all, apparently.
I think they only use your phone to find you.
Yes, correct.
They just always have find a friend.
It is just a tracker for Jimbo.
Yeah, that's 100% correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't want to bother with Tile. We just got him a phone.
We'd established that we were looking for the room service so we can make that happen.
Yeah. Okay. So like
Four-step plan.
Four-step plan.
I go live.
Yeah.
And I very loudly say, perhaps within earshot of the professor, I don't even think Bigfoot is here right now. I saw that he's in Cabo.
Listen, there's the narrative, a voice in your head says maybe you should plant the phone before you go live.
So step -1, we
cool.
Step
3-step
-1,
process. Step -1.
Find the kitchen. We get the outfits, and we're gonna need help with the outfits. If we know anybody who can, help with outfits. Then we sneak in and we plant the bug there, and then we.
Okay, so consider it's a 2-step process, and we start with step -2. I get the outfits.
Okay,
and then step -1.
Now this makes sense.
You get us through the kitchen and like into the room with like the food.
Yeah, because I know what it looks like high-end food stuff like that. I got that totally.
Yeah.
Who are we exposing him to?
We can live stream it. We can live stream the exposure.
But also, should we
wait? If we get him to come out in the costume and then we take the mask off, he's done. That'll get him canceled super quick.
We should tell
Cryptid Twitter's gonna go nuts.
So step 2 is planting the phone. Step -1 is planting the phone.
Right. Sorry. Now step 1.
Yeah. Step 1 is, or maybe consider this since you're so like buff, Puggy, consider that like maybe I do the live stream and like lure him out. And then when he comes out, you can be the one that like tackles him and takes the mask off.
I like this plan. I'm a big fan of this plan.
And everyone will see how strong you are too. They're like,
I love it. Yeah. Oh yeah. That'll
perfect. You can do a flex afterwards.
We can do it. Yeah.
You can do the catchphrase. Do the catchphrase.
Like a full. Oh yeah. Let's go Bulldog.
It's so gonna become a T-shirt after this. It'll be hashtag.
Yeah. I'll have my merch link like in the chat.
Oh my God, for sure. Yeah.
Have one of the bots like drop.
Yeah.
Because then you can be like, I unmasked Sasquatch.
Yeah.
So
very good.
Okay, so step -2 is where we're starting, apparently.
Correct.
Yes.
And the people that we want to know the most about this, the person is the concierge. So we should like airdrop or make sure that she is watching.
Oh my God, I can go talk to her and I can also like talk to her and like I can combine that in step -2. It's like I'm like chatting with her to get the costume
like a promo
and like promo the live stream.
And while you have her
Absolutely.
distracted,
Promo the
we'll
hotel.
sneak into the kitchen and
Yes.
prep some foods.
Yeah,
Sounds
and then I'll
good.
meet you there with the outfits.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
You're getting the outfits after you're sneaking into the kitchen?
No, we're
So
getting.
I'm going to get the
outfits
outfits and they're sneaking into the kitchen.
Outfits,
So
distracting.
I'll bring the outfits to them and then we'll just all go to the kitchen.
That seems good.
Okay,
Sounds like
let's
a
do that.
plan.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And then step 1, -1.
Step
-2.
-2. Shoot.
Math
We made
is
this so
hard.
much simpler for ourselves. It's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
-2. Get the costumes.
Get the costumes. Let's.
Okay.
-1.
Nope,
Clover.
we're doing it. Stop talking. -2. Roll for the cost. Roll for the
Okay.
costumes. This is a Clover in charge. Yes.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna be like, hey.
And you can roll 3 dice because this is a fashion situation.
Yes. So my game plan is I'm going to be this fashion/charm. I'm going to talk to her and I'm going to be like, hey, so we like totally love this place. Like amazing. And we just like really want to help you out and like get more people here because we like noticed it's super weird that it's empty. So we were thinking we would do a little live stream, some viral reels, some TikToks, and I was just like kind of thinking that we could use some of your like uniforms, like your little your little concierge outfits, because they're like so cute, as a way to like just make the videos a little more like interesting, and we'll like totally promote this place and be like, Sasquatch, ooh, this place is so fun.
Well, you can roll to see.
9.
She's like,
You rock it. It looks so good on you. It just like makes me want to have it on my own body. You're so cute.
like polyester. Okay, we've got.
I have a filter
I
that'll
don't
make it
think
look
we
like
have
wool.
one that fits the dog.
Oh, maybe just like a little hat for him, or like a little hat and like a bow tie
Like a little
combo.
bellhop
Maybe.
hat. We could.
Yeah,
have.
like the little bellhop hat.
Sure.
Ah.
It's not going to make him look not like a dog.
Why would I want him to look not like a dog?
I don't know.
You've had a weird thing about him being a dog since we got here, and I'm gonna let it go since you're being so helpful.
He
But, like-
speaks people
Yeah.
talk.
Well, he speaks dog talks. He's a dog talking. Therefore, anything he says is dog talk. So
I don't understand.
you don't have to, sweetheart. Give me the clothes.
Dog talk is absolutely the social media that Puggy is going to try
Yeah.
to launch.
Yeah, it's a podcast.
Podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you have acquired successfly the
Yes.
uniforms. 2 uniforms, 2 people uniforms, and a bellhop hat for
Yes.
puns.
Yes.
All right, guys. Step -2 accomplished.
Step -1 is next.
All right. We got is that us
Tell.
getting into the kitchen?
Getting into the kitchen.
I believe so. Yes.
All right.
So we've got I've got my little like bellhop hat.
You are
What-
dressed.
Perhaps put on a mustache.
and here's what's important. If we don't do a good job on the food, that it'll give us away. That's
Right.
people know food. I assume that other people see the world as I do. So we have to make sure that we're doing like a bang up job, and we don't have that much time.
Wait, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also can't do it too good because we know that the food here is subpar.
So
Do
you'll
you
help
think
me.
you can do it? Yes, absolutely. I
Yeah,
will
so
absolutely help you
I'll
make
do the good part.
mediocre
You do the
at
other
best
part.
meal.
We'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
Perfect.
This is a Jimbo roll, and because it is food related, you may roll 3 and take your top 2.
Take top 2.
Top 2.
8.
Okay, success. All right. So you have put together a room service cart. And like Puggy had to like bring you back a little bit because you were very excited,
yeah.
and you kind of you were starting to make it maybe a little too fancy, and he was like, hey, no, man, just like put his paw in it,
Yeah.
just like squish it a little bit and was like,
No garnish. They don't
right.
do garnish
No,
here. I know it's blasphemous, but we gotta hold back. Self-restraint. Remember?
I
Self-restraint.
wipe a tear from my eye because something beautiful was destroyed.
I know.
But I understand.
It looks right. It looks correct.
For the good of everybody.
And
And I'm
so
like taking pictures of
Oh,
the
yeah,
food
obviously,
to, like,
the whole
just to
time.
help. I just really do want to help their like social media presence. So I'm just like,
it's really nice of you. You're tagging him in everything.
Before we take the garnish off, like you take
sure,
a picture.
Yeah,
you take a
for
picture
sure.
before he smashes it.
yeah.
Oh, and I'll give Puggy my phone.
Yes,
Which
I'm gonna like classic. Like there's I'm so sorry. I just punched my cat in the face.
Oh no!
With my wild gesturing.
I mean, that makes
bam.
sense. You are a dog right now.
No.
Yeah, that's why I passed off the baby, so I didn't, do the same thing to him.
So like hiding on like there's the big food
Yeah.
part, and I'm hiding underneath, and
With
I'm
the
just
phone.
gonna like with the phone that I'm gonna put in the Sasquatch costume.
we got to tuck that in there so we can track him. So next time he's out and about in it, then we can catch him in the act.
Perfect.
Okay, so I believe we're on step 1 now.
Correct.
Yeah, step 0.
No, that was still -1.
No, we're moving on to step 1 now.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah.
You've done that part. You're all set. You are now
Sweet.
standing at the door of Professor Buster Mythos.
Yes.
And he opens the door and says, I didn't order room service.
We just push in. Like we're delivering it. Like, well, it's for this room. We've got all this great food. Can you smell it? Can you smell how good this food is?
All right. So Puggy,
Sure, complimentary.
this is your thing.
We're distracting him this way, so Puggy can speak.
I don't know that what I'm doing is very within my wheelhouse, so I'm just rolling the 2.
Yep, just rolling 2.
Fingers crossed. 3 and a 4.
Hey!
So while
Let's
you are
go.
like, and I would imagine that the scene here, right, is like Jimbo and Clover like lifting up the food and like moving it towards the spread, like taking the close shot.
You've been working so hard. We just
taking
like
a bunch
really
of
thought you
pictures of
needed
it.
this.
Like,
Oh, let's get a picture of you with the food. You look so cute. Hold on, look over here. Look over
Puggy
here.
absolutely has the like phone in his mouth and like walks
trots over.
trots over, like deposits it in like the like one of the pockets.
Pockets, sure. Why not?
Sure, why not?
Definitely a pocket. You put it in there with the Find My Friend on.
Mm-hmm.
It's always on.
Absolutely.
It's Jimbo's phone. It's always on.
Yeah, it's always on.
Yeah.
There is no better way to keep track of Jimbo.
It's the only way. It's that if you can't, it's where's the food? That's where Jimbo is.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so now I'm sorry, Puggy, is part of this plan for you to sneak back onto the cart?
Yes.
That was part of it. So you went and dropped it off and then back onto the cart. You succeeded at this.
Yeah, and we've been showing and like making him smell and like unloading as much as we can off of there, like onto tables and
pictures.
wherever.
Okay, so the next part of the plan, step 2, was to go live.
Yep, and so this is kind of like I'm going live, and then Pugsy's just gonna rawr on the live stream.
Okay, so so now is that part, and that seems like it's a Clover part.
I mean, we could both roll.
Well, that's not how the game works.
Oh, never mind. Okay, sure.
So
I think we created more steps in the plan.
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll do the last one. You made this whole big thing about how I can only have 4 steps, and then you made 5. You made a 5-step plan. Clover, go ahead and give me a roll.
Cool.
For luring him out.
So I'm live at this like super cool resort, and they like tried to tell us that it was like not super cool because
while Professor Buster's in earshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is 7 on the nose, even with 3 rolls. Yeah, that was not good rolling. That was a 4, 2, and a 3. But like
you made it
here, and it's like so nice. We haven't even seen this Sasquatch
as you are
once.
live.
I don't think he's really here. He's a friend of mine.
I said the Sasquatch comes roaring in behind you and yells. There's making big scary noises.
Oh my god, it's like so scary. What? Oh.
So all of your I'm not going to make you roll to unmask Puggy because you succeeded in all 4 of your steps and you only needed to succeed in 2 of them. So Puggy, describe for me how you unmask.
So we're like in the hotel right now, right?
I think
Or
Clover, where did you go?
I was thinking I'm like outside because I figured he wouldn't want Sasquatch to come directly out of his room, but I'm like under his window, so where I knew he would have heard.
Is there a hedge maze there?
Yes.
Yes.
By the hedge maze.
So I imagine Puggy's like running on top of the maze and hears like, oh no, it's so scary. It's like, hey, Sasquatch, I want a rematch.
He just comes in,
grabs the fur or the ears or whatever this thing looks like.
Yeah.
Just like grabs the front of the mask and like pulls it with me, uses like the full force of me jumping to like take the head off of the Sasquatch costume.
Oh my god, it's not Sasquatch for reals?
And the concierge is there and sees and is appropriately shocked. And you had like a ton of people on your live stream at like many people. So and like the comments are blowing up like, oh my God. And then like,
Sasquatch commented, he was like, that's not me.
That is not me.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you?
During all of this,
Puggy puts on like a
Jimbo was eating popcorn.
Of
like
course.
just having popcorn.
Yeah.
And
Puggy puts
really
on like a pair of sunglasses and is like, yo, who's this fool? This ain't even the real Sasquatch. Sasquatch, I'm calling you out. I want a rematch. Meanwhile, Sasquatch
what a
like,
scandal.
never fought. What?
It's like, who are you, tiny dog?
And because we have to, the Professor Buster Mythos says, I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Or does he say nosy?
And
the Nosy Bunch.
Yeah.
like starts going fisticuffs and
the dog.
I'll take it.
The postscript, the like, you know, the epilogue is that the resort books up thanks to your live stream and all of your efforts. And to thank you, they do give you one of the best meals you've ever had.
Excellent. Yeah, that's what, and we stream this. This is what we're here for.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh yeah, Instagram pictures out the wazoo, tagging like at.
Oh yeah.
Just mentioning Jimbo. Jimbo doesn't have social media, and if he does, it's like an Instagram page with one picture on it.
Yeah.
I got like a branded apron for the resort.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like Jimbo has a Cricut machine to make his own branded, to make his aprons, because sometimes he's like, I don't have one for this.
Is it him or is it me making him aprons as we go?
I feel like,
might be Clover, but like ever so often Jimbo will call Clover and be like,
yes, he makes
I need
requests.
one for this particular, I need for this.
Yeah,
and you're like, all right, it's a rush job. I need it right now.
But she's up for the challenge.
Got it. So that has been the Nosy Bunch. We did it.
This is super fun.
It's so ridiculous. Let's do our moments of gratitude. There were a lot. What stood out for you, friends?
I'm gonna go with the first moment when Jimbo, I think the first apron change mentioned was the fancy or the driving apron. It was the driving apron. Yeah, I 100%. Lost it at driving apron and it was all just uphill from there. Yeah. So that'll be my moment. It
was absolutely incredible. I am going to have to go with Lexi. Just all the different choices that you made for Clover were like incredible. I can't quite pin down one particular one. But just like the live streaming, the decision to live stream while you were investigating the professor inside
from the secret passageway, and to continue of like, I can see him in the other room.
Just absolutely incredible.
Ridiculous.
Such tension. I was a big fan that we got. we have a story about a failure in Pugnacious's past. That got to be, we got to like conquer that. We got to like bring it back around because that's, I mean, it's a blemish on his past that he's able to like, take down. He can move forward with his life.
I really want the backstory to be that Pugnacious has fought a ton of statues all across the country, and you are all actually just like looking for the actual cryptids for rematches because the statues beat him every time.
Correct.
Well, they have that advantage of,
feeling no pain.
Of being made of granite.
Yeah.
Right.
It's hard to beat that, really.
Yeah.
Funny.
Very, very difficult, in fact.
Oh, man. So good. Thank you all for being like so willing to just yes and into ridiculousness.
Well, thank you to our dice for not actually.
Yeah. Oh my God.
us up
The
at all.
dice today.
Your dice were
Yeah.
great. I
We
mean,
failed once.
There was the like
One
what-
fail.
It led to a very sweet moment. I
yeah.
thought.
Yeah, it did.
But if, like, I was like, what if it goes wrong here? There's like the like Puggy trying to like drop the phone. I was like, oh God, what happens if that goes wrong?
Right.
Right.
Well, I mean,
And then-
at that point, you had already succeeded twice, which is all you needed to succeed to finish the final scene. So, I mean, to be fair, you didn't really need to track where he was.
Yeah.
In retrospect.
What I would have wanted there would have been if it all failed, there would have been a scrum and Puggy would have like been somehow trapped with the head on him going down the hallway.
Just yeah.
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
His little arms coming out of the eye holes.
Your plan making was just confusing.
It didn't
To
make any
listen
sense.
to.
You know what? It works.
It worked.
Our -2 two-step plan.
It was like, what is
Yeah.
happening? So many
Our
things.
4-step plan that was actually 5 steps, starting at -2,
Correct.
working up
And ending
to
at 2.
and ending at 2.
As clear as it could possibly be.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
understand your confusion at all. Not even a little.
It's good. Don't learn math here, folks.
No,
This is not how we do
Or do.
Or
There is-
do.
There is a
Whichever
reason
one.
that I have this within arm's reach at all times.
It's always here, just in
Literally
case.
right on my desk.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Good team.
Great. How about we talk about where we can find you on the internet and maybe
Certainly.
what you have working at the moment? I'm going to start with Steve.
Excellent. I can be found on the internet at the Steve Gossett, Gossett, on Instagram and Twitter. And you can see most of the work, and part of how I got to meet Sarah is I make a series called Princess Rap Battles. And so we've had a lot of fun with that. I haven't got to do one of those in a little while, but I am, fingers crossed, hopeful I'll get to do one again soon. And yeah, so if you want to see the work that I've done, those can all be found on the Whitney Avalon YouTube channel.
Yes. Do you have a favorite?
It's like choosing a favorite child, which I'm sure those of us, those here with kids do have a favorite, but you don't tell them. I do suggest that people enjoy, one of the ones I enjoyed researching the most was a Katniss versus Hermione rap battle, because I do read all the books and research really hard and watch all the movies
Mm-hmm.
to be able to properly make that rap battle. And we were able to film in a place that was designed to look like Hogwarts. So it made
Nice.
everything great.
Oh, very good.
Cool. Is there one that gave you fits? Is there one that was like especially difficult?
The one we did in just before the pandemic, we did one for Birds of Prey, the Warner Brothers movie with Harley Quinn, and we had an outside shoot in the rain, and it was January and it was freezing.
Oh my God.
It made for a miserable shooting day. The part of the thing, because I'm running the set, was to tell one of our PAs to go buy as many heaters, like space heaters, as they could.
Yeah.
And keep the receipt because they're probably going back.
Yeah. Yikes.
So that one was especially tough. But it did turn out well, and I am hopeful. I have a couple more that who knows how many I'll get to do, but I have a couple locked and loaded that I'd love to do at some point in time.
Rad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can't wait to see them.
Looking forward to them.
What about you, Lexi?
Yeah, I do have a new upcoming thing that we are finally ready to announce. But I'm starting a new podcast with a very good friend of mine, Ryan Dole, and it is going to be called Gotham City Tonight. It will be talking about all sorts of Batman, Bat Family media, and our goal is to kind of bring a different energy to some of the, DC comic fan community that can be out there sometimes.
Yeah.
So one of the first things we will be going over is the 2022 DC Pride collection that they released, as well as a few other things, because there are some Bat Family characters that are in that. But yeah, so we're really excited to get that kicked off here soon.
Cool. And where will we be able to find that? And you, where can we find you?
So you can find me under Lexi the First pretty much anywhere. Gotham City Tonight will be under that handle. And I believe we will be having it up on, I know it will be up on YouTube. I'm not sure if we'll have it up on Twitch. But we are going to get that kicked off real soon. But if you follow my socials, all the updates will be there while it gets started. So yeah, we're very excited about that.
And you can also see Lexi on Wednesday nights at Actoroki. She is one
right
of
here
our
on Gen Con TV.
One of our RPG players for this series.
And it will not be tonight by the time you watch this, but tonight when we're recording it, I will be on the Actor Spokey session tonight. And then next week we're back to playing.
Yeah, in the past. She was on something in our future, but your past, because time moves differently here on Sarah's table.
It's like a -2 to 2 4-stage plan.
Yes, this is how we do it. And Patrick, where can we find you, friend?
Yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Patrick Keeffe. I am an actor, a voice actor, and content creator here on the internet. You can find me everywhere at That Gray Gentleman. You can find me over a plethora of places. Let's see. We have a 7th C TTRPG podcast called The Writer's Room 7th C. That is available wherever podcasts are found. It is fully produced with sound effects and like us fully being in character, but it is still a live actual, like not a live. It's a recorded podcast. It's an actual play podcast. So we do talk about the game. And,
you're alive when you do it.
Yes. Correct. But we do talk about the game and like our process of like how things in the different scenes happen, but it is very role play, very narrative heavy. Every Friday you can find me over on YouTube on Offbeat Outlaws channel for the Paperwork Pantheon, which is a level 20 and beyond game of D&D 5e, where we play fledgling gods in a pantheon of godhood that very much resembles a modern office building. Think like American Gods meets The Office. It's very much the vibe that we've got going on. Meets Parks and Rec, also very much the vibe. And at Gen Con in like a month and a half-ish,
month-ish.
Time is weird.
Yeah.
Month-ish.
Time.
On Friday at Gen Con, you can find me from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. playing D&D TikTok live with a bunch of other wonderful creators. We are going to be doing a full live show. And yeah, that's
real.
That's all as far as I know what I'm doing at Gen Con thus far.
That's all the things.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more. I'm sure there will be more. Check back in. Follow their socials. It'll be fine.
Exactly.
I'm Sarah Moore. You can find me on Facebook at Actor Sarah Moore. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram and Ko-Fi and TikTok at Pixies and Pins. You can find me on Wednesday nights at an Actoroki for World of Chaldea, which is right here on Gen Con TV at 6 p.m. Pacific. You can find me again here on Gen Con TV every Friday night at 5 p.m. Pacific for Sarah's Table. I don't know what we're playing next week. I thought I did, it's gone now. I don't know what we're going to do. It's going to be a surprise for everybody to come back and find out. I don't know. You know what? We might be playing The Vanishing Lands, which is what my partner has written. So we're going to give that a shot. And it's about, yes, it is about all of the lands that vanish and all of those things like, you know, like Brigadoon and Roanoke and like Atlantis, like where did those lands go? This system is about the place where they all end up. And we are going to see what happens.
Sounds awesome.
I don't know. Come back. Just come
Really?
back.
Yeah.
Super fun. Yeah. So I would like to thank everybody at my table. Thank you so much for being here and doing all of your wild shenanigans. I did request shenanigans. You did not disappoint. Thank you so much.
No.
Thank you for running.
Yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you at home for watching. Sometimes we go off on tangents and I appreciate you all following us there. Thank you to my delightful long-suffering partner who has to put this together and I just hand him a pile of things and I'm like, make it pretty. Thanks,
Incredible.
Jeff. Thank you to Gen Con for giving me this platform. And hey, if y'all made a game, like ping me and we'll figure out a time maybe for me to play it on this show here because I really love indie games. So hit me up. I can't think of anything else. I think I've said everything that's in my brain. It's 105 degrees where I live and I'm so tired and I don't know what my brain is doing anymore. It's cooked. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And as always, keep making art and keep being art. We will see you next time.
Bye.